It's YouTube. This is going to be kind of a controversial video, but I want to explain why. So I feel like YouTube is pretty much one of, like, out of all the other content, sort of social media networks, the one that really has the most value, bang for buck, and the discoverability set kind of in the right ways. Now, not to say that it's perfect, and I understand that people will enjoy different things and stuff. But for me personally, I feel like YouTube is the only platform that I use it every day. I watch it every day. I'm starting to create more in it every day now. YouTube is the last bastion of really, really good content anymore. Barring, like, the classic examples with books and podcasts you can get on various platforms. All the other social media networks like TikTok and Instagram and Twitter, X, whatever, Threads is just not a thing, and everything else in between. They've all been kind of polluted by, and I think TikTok has kind of been the one that's um, been the culprit in the decline of a lot of these and stuff, but also AI generated content, and that's another factor. But YouTube is the last remaining great platform for content. And I want you guys to be inspired and to kind of join me in creating a YouTube channel of some kind. Now, I've talked a lot before about, being a creator and less an observer. So by nature, if you're watching this, you're not creating. Hopefully you're not watching too many videos like I do, and you're starting to shift yourself towards more being a creator and less of consuming and having more of a balance. But YouTube, all the social media networks really tailor their content based on like what it is that you like and what you search and what you kind of like engage with and stuff. But the problem with the other platforms is pretty much, like, so Twitter is short form, like, articles and long threads and blah blah blah, so aren't really a thing on there. They don't just get discovered very often. And videos, you know it's not the best, like, platform really for video, because you can't discover it and stuff. It's more what's fed to you. And I don't use Instagram or TikTok and stuff, but I know enough about them to know that those are really just platforms that feed stuff to you. You can go out and search for it and stuff, but it's just, they don't really work in the same way. YouTube, the second biggest search engine, well, actually I might have to check that in this day and age with ChatGPT and Gemini and Claude and all that and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's still the second biggest search platform after Google. Obviously Google search. You have the choice to go out and find what is relevant to you in your life right now. You can get fed content through the homepage and all sorts of things. I mainly just use YouTube on the TV. I barely use it on the phone unless I'm like listening to podcasts on travel or running or walking or wherever it might be. But also for a paid platform, I think it's just the best value, for education and all sorts. People complain about the adverts on YouTube, but I just, I pay for the premium, and it's great. I think the premium features are, like, well worth it. Just completely removing the ads. And I know a lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't have ads, or could use ad blocker, blah, blah. Don't want to get into that topic right now. But YouTube is the last great platform, I think, to be on for content that really shares the human values and the interests that people have. I've been down so many YouTube rabbit holes, whether it's like homesteading or finding the best fantasy books or the best grimdark books, or stuff along badminton, history, what else? Like all sorts of rabbit holes. I've been down so many interesting ones. Become a part of the platform. Join if you're a big advocate, a big user like me and stuff. There's no reason not to. Come on and join and enjoy, create. You don't have to make it into a full business. You can do it as a hobby thing and maybe earn a little bit of money. That'd be a nice little aside. But if you spend so much time, the main thing is you spend so much time with like one platform, you probably want to get engaged with it and get the most out of it, rather than just being, kind of a lurker and just constantly, consuming. YouTube is really the last great content platform, and I hope they keep steering it in the right direction. Some things I don't really like about it, but you're at least able to kind of control or ignore those with a little bit of discipline and some settings and whatnot. But I want to challenge you. Yeah, if you're like me and you thought about starting a YouTube channel, I'm out here now. I've done a few videos now. They're not great, really not great at all. I'm trying to do my best to deliver value to you guys, authentic thoughts that are unfiltered, but at least discerned, and I've thought through and I've spent time with it. So I'm not just delivering you raw, unfiltered kind of garbage thoughts, things that don't make sense, that haven't been thought through, that I have thought through, that can be value and give you positive value in your life. Challenge yourself. Join YouTube, join me, create a channel, start sharing. We'd love to see it. Thanks for watching.